Okay, so I think you can hear us now? Okay, cool. Okay, I'm sorry for that, but I'm glad everybody's back. Okay, we'll wait like one more minute for everybody to show up again. While we're counting up all your scores.
Yes. Ik heb hem even heel gedaan. Dit zijn de teamnummers. Dus we have been finished with the music round, and the points are coming in right now. Dennis is adding them up. So I think in a minute we can give the right scores. At number 3, we have a triple shared position right now with Guess Who's Coming Tonight, Sorry No Internationals, and Team Nessie. At the second place, we have with 12 points Quarantine, and at the first place, we have Halfway There with 15 points. So
that's quite elite. They performed very well in this round. Okay, so for now, we'll be moving on to round number 3, which is a round about the UAV. So there'll be a lot of info about the Earth Sciences Student Association in this round. So I'll kick off with question number 1. So again, please type your questions. We'll tell you the total score after round number 3. So we'll keep you in suspense for now.
This was the total score. So
was it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so this was the total score. So Team Halfway There is in the lead with a difference of 3 points. Okay, so for round number 3. So you can type your answers up again in a separate file and send them at the end of the round within your Teams group. Okay, so question number 1. Apparently it wasn't. Okay, we'll tell you the
end scores.
Yeah, the total scores after round number 3. Okay, but for now, question number 1. Friday the 13th is known as a day full of bad luck in the Netherlands. Peter Tork, an American musician and actor, was born on Friday the 13th. Peter is a very common name. It is derived from the Latin name Petrus, which in turn comes from the Greek word Petrus, which translates to rock. Another Greek word is logos, meaning logo in English. So the question, what animal is the logo of the UAV based on? So Menno will show you the logo of the UAV for everybody who doesn't know. So this is the logo of the UAV.
I have a better shirt with more contrast as well.
So that's the logo. And what animal is it based on? We'll give you 1 minute.
En de score is even vertellen. Dat is toch niet zo moeilijk. Even het plaatje. Okay, we go on to the next question. There we go. In German, it is believed to bring misfortune or death if you toast with water. The total volume of water on the Earth is close to 1,400 billion cubic kilometers. Selling water by the rivers is a book by Joao Kenneth. Kenneth. A person who sells a good or a service on behalf of the owner is known as a salesman. Street salesmen slash vendors often try to trick you into a membership. How many members does the UAV have at this moment? So, how many members does the UAV, our society, has at this moment?
And we'll count it correct if you're within 5%. So within 5% is correct.
Toch weer door de mannen gedragen, hè? Okay. We'll give you another minute.
For what?
I believe you're number 5. I don't know why.
Okay, so if everybody's finished with question number 2, we'll move on to question number 3. Okay, so let's go. A believed superstitional character in ancient legends of the Himalaya people is the Yeti. It lives up in the snowy mountains and is believed a figure of danger. The Yeti kind of looks like a big white bear. Something that sounds like bear is beer. Hertog Jan is the beer that we could drink in the UAV room during normal times. Where is the Hertog Jan brewery located? So I'll repeat the question. Where is the Hertog Jan brewery located?
Ik denk dat het exact 5% is. Wie was dat? Okay, we'll go on to the next question. Rituals are often part of such a superstition and sometimes can be very creepy, like of satanic sect or cults. According to the Wikipedia, cults are a social group that are defined by its unusual beliefs. Social groups and collect can be defined as two or more people who interact as another, share similar characteristics, and collectively have sense of unity. Study associations like the UAV are thus also an example of a social group. Another word for a group of people is a party. The UFA holds its most amazing parties in the notorious cachot. What is the synonym for the Old Dutch word cachot? So, what is the synonym for the Old Dutch word cachot?
Okay, so we'll move on to question number 5. So if everyone's ready, question number 5. The Netherlands started to form as it is today when we waged war with the Spaniards. We call this war the 80-Year War. During the 1980s, many appearances of UFOs were reported in the US. Conspiracy theories were made about these UFOs, and they were believed to be stored in Area 51. Speaking of areas, what is the area of the UAV room?
In square meters.
In square meters. So I'll repeat the question. What is the area of the UAV room in square meters? You'll have 1 minute.
Yeah, without the office.
Okay. So in this question, you can be within 5 square meters of the right answer. So it will be correct if you're within 5 square meters.
Okay, in a minute. Well, right now I'll give the next question. So, um, Otje is one of the bars we frequently visit with the UIV. Unfortunately, we cannot do that right now, of course, with the pandemic. But I hope to see you all over there when it's possible again. A bar is also used with a balance to hold on your balance. With a balance, you can measure weight. The weight depends on the gravitational pull of a planet. Planets are big and round. There are some people that argue that the Earth is flat, though. Flat is also an other word for a multi-story building. How many stories or floors does the buis below the building have? So I will repeat it once more. How many stories or floors is the buis below the building high?
So that's the building in which the UFV room is located. Some of you might not have been there yet because of COVID.
I think most of them, yeah, well, most of the international didn't have a chance to get there yet. But how high is it? Basement is not included, by the way. So just from the first floor to the highest floor.
Okay, so we'll be moving on to question number 7. If everyone's ready. Question number 7. During these trying and scary times, people easily start to believe in a patron saint. The patron saint for Earth scientists is Santa Barbara. The UAV has its own patron saint. In contrary to a biblical figure, our patron saint protects the praeses. Praeses is Latin for president. Some people in the Netherlands believe that our minister president and other elites drink the blood of babies and are pedophiles. This is a conspiracy theory. Physical scientists also use theories. When they are proven, they become laws. So the question is, what does the second motion law of Newton state? And please give the formula.
Just give the formula.
So what's the formula for the second law of Newton? You'll have 1 minute. That should be plenty. Because in the end, we're all master students. Come on.
Okay, I will go on with the next question. I think everybody will be ready because everybody should know this question. Here's the next one. Question number 8. Every year we create a yearbook. These yearbooks all have Earth science related themes. The A theme was on television from 1983 to 1987. In 1987, President Gorbachev of Russia started to question the communistic style of rule. A rule is taught to kids to keep them in line. A line is usually straight. A straight flush is the highest hand in poker. Poker is usually played with cards. In what country did playing cards originate? So, in what country did playing cards originate?
Okay, so we'll be moving on to the final question of this round. So after this question is finished, you'll have 5 minutes to both answer this question and finalize your answers for the entire round. Okay, so question number 9. Here it comes. UAV does not only stand for Utrechtse Aardwetenschappenvereniging, which means Earth Science Study Associations in English. It also stands for UAV also stands for Unmanned Aerial Vehicle. Drones are an example of these UAVs and are widely used in all kinds of fields. They can fly lower and in more directions than manned aircraft. Some things that also can fly low are birds. So the question is, what is the most common bird in the Netherlands this year? So every year there's a bird count in the Netherlands. And this year, what was the most common bird in the Netherlands? So you'll have 5 minutes in total to both answer this question and finalize your answers for this entire round. Good luck.
Yeah, you can go in bierhalen. That's 2 words and 9 letters. That means you can get a beer. In the meantime, we're waiting for the final result so we can say what everybody did and what the current stands are right now. Okay, our peers, how do we call it? The other persons who are in our who are with us right now, they are still counting the scores. So at least we can go through the answers right now. Okay, so and
Should I do it?
yeah, you can do it.
Where's okay? So question number 1 was, what animal is the UAV logo based on? It's a nautilus, so not an ammonite, which some of you might think, but it's a nautilus. Okay, so question number 2: how many UAV members does the how many members does the UAV have at this moment? It's 933. So if it's correct if it's within 5%. Sorry, yeah, within 5%. Okay. Question number 3: where is the Hertog Jan Brewery located? That's in a place called Arken in Limburg. Question number 4: what is the synonym for the old Dutch word cachot? It's prison. Question number 5: what is the area of the UAV room? It's 68 square meters. And your answer is correct if it's within 5 square meters, so between 63 square meters and 73 square meters. Thank you. Okay, question number 6: how many stories is the Bijsbelot building? That's 8 stories without the basement. Question number 7: what's the second motion law of Newton? That's force equals mass times acceleration. Question number 8. In what country did playing cards originate? That is in China. And the last question, question number 9. What is the most common bird in the Netherlands this year? That's a blackbird. All right, so we'll be counting up all the scores. So we'll need another minute or two for that.
What is it?
In the meantime, you can have a drink, grab a beer, grab a glass of wine, call your mom, or have a chat amongst each other. And we'll be back in about 2 minutes with the scores.
Okay. We will give you a quick total score at this moment. So, Dennis, as I'm ready.
Okay, so round number 3, the last round, was won with 2 winners. Team Sorry No Internationals and Team Nessie, both with 7 points. Okay, and the total score after 3 rounds is in last place. Guess who's coming tonight with 20 points. In 4th place, there's Team Sorry No Internationals with 22 points. In 3rd place, there's Team Nessie with 23 points. In 2nd place, there's Team Quarantine with 24 points. And in 1st place, with 27 points, there's Team Halfway There. Okay, so that's a 3-point lead. Okay, that also means that we'll be moving on to round number 4. And that's going to be the picture round. So within your team's group, there will be a file shared with, I think there's going to be 8 pictures that are all screenshots from different movies. So it's up to you to guess what movies these screenshots come from. So you'll have about 10 minutes for that. So I hope that the files are already within your team's group. If not, please give a shout. So you have 10 minutes to guess the name of each of the movie each screenshot belongs to. You have 10 minutes. Good luck. Okay, apparently not every group has the file yet. It will be shared by someone from the Masters Committee within the next minute. So please be patient and grab a drink or call your mom in the meantime.
Okay, we'll give you the right answers in about a minute or so, as the last teams are still finishing up.
So 1 more minute. Okay,
Uh,
so please hand in your answers right now. I hope everybody's done so already, because if you haven't done so, you'll get no points for this round. So right now, Menno is going to go through all the answers.
yeah, I have the answers over here. Well, these have been real horror classics. I think most of the people who like horrors should know most of these. In the first picture, we see the well of the ring. In the second picture, we see the hook, the hook that has been used in this movie a lot. This is of I Know What You Did Last Summer. In 3, we see the hand coming out of the hair, which is a classic scene of The Grudge. Number 4 is, of course, It. Number 5 is Superman with an axe in his hand in the movie American Psycho. 6 is in the hallways of the nice hotel. Well, I would rather not stay there. Of I can't remember the name. Sorry.
I can't remember the name.
The Shining.
This.
And number 7 is evidence that somebody has been murdered by the psychopath of the soul. And number 8 is in the cellar at the end of the movie of course, the Blair Witch Project. These were the 8 right answers.
Okay, so we'll be counting up your scores right now. So you'll have a couple of minutes to chat, call your mom, or do a dance, or sing a song, and we'll be back in 2 minutes or so.
Ja, klopt.
Okay, so we'll be moving on to the final round. And going into the final round, the scores are that in third place, there's Team Quarantine with 30 points. In second place, there's Team Nessie with 31 points. And in first place so far is
And
Team.
still at the top.
Still at the top is Team Halfway There with 33 points. So now we'll be moving on to the deciding round, round number 5. And round number 5 is going to be about the city of Utrecht.
Okay. And I will kick it off with the first question. And this should be a correct answer for everybody who has been studying in the Netherlands for more than 1 year. The next, Utrecht is one of the 4 largest cities and is part of the Randstad, which is a combination of The Hague, Rotterdam, and Amsterdam, to the amount of 4 cities. Another group that consists of 4 individuals is the Beatles. They were one of the most popular pop groups throughout the 60s with songs like Here Comes the Sun, Yesterday, and Let It Be that were written and performed by John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and the drummer Ringo Starr. A star is an astronomical object consisting of luminous spheroid of plasma that is held together by its own gravity. We only find them in the center of solar systems. In the center of Utrecht, you can find a famous city site like the Oudegracht Railway Museum and the Dom Tower, which brings us the question: how tall is the Dom Tower? The answer should be given in meters.
So how tall is the Dom Tower? Give your answer in meters. Okay, so we'll be moving on to question number 2. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay, question number 2. The Dom Tower used to be connected to the Dom Church that you can now find across the street from the Dom Tower. But in 1647, the nave that connected the two buildings was destroyed by a weather phenomenon, after which the connection was rebuilt. And the question is, what weather phenomenon separated the Dom Tower and the Dom Church? You will have 1 minute. Good luck.
Okay, which brings us to the next question. I hope everybody's ready. The Dom Tower is the tallest church in the Netherlands, but it's not the largest building. The title belongs to the Maas Tower in Rotterdam that was built on the banks of the river Maas. Maas is also the Dutch word for a loophole, which often refers to the ambiguity of inadequacy in a law or constitution that can be used to circumvent its original purpose. The Dutch constitution is the third oldest constitution still in use worldwide. But in what year was it founded? So the question is, in what year was the first constitution of the Kingdom of the Netherlands as a sovereign nation drafted? And we will award 1 point for 10 years off, and if you do it correctly, we will award you 2 points.
So the question is, in what year was the first constitution of the Kingdom of the Netherlands as a sovereign nation drafted? 1 point within 10 years, 2 points if exactly correct.
Zin van dat bier te drinken?
Echt wel de hele tijd.
Heb ik dan met mijn bier op? Ik kom nog wel een biertje. alcohol regelen.
De microfoon is aan trouwens, zal ik hem even uitzetten. Okay, so Manu's still taking the whiz, but I think it's time to move on to question number 4. Is everybody ready? If not, that's bad for you. Hey, Manu's back. I decided to move on to the next question.
That's okay.
Okay, so obviously the Netherlands is not the only country with a constitution. One of the most famous constitutions in the world is that of the United States. Among other things, it deals with the issues of presidential elections, like we witnessed last week when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris got elected. Someone whose hair is very weird is Dutch blonde politician Geert Wilders. Like other crazy-haired politicians like Donald Trump and Boris Johnson, he is a member of a right-wing party. Geert Wilders is currently in the Dutch National Parliament, but Dutch politicians can also be a council member or a mayor. This week, it was announced that Sharon Dijksma will become the new mayor of Utrecht. But who is the current mayor of Utrecht? So the question is, who is the current mayor of Utrecht?
Can I give you a hint?
No.
Okay.
Doe maar even rustig beginnen.
Okay, I think everybody should have answered this question. It's been a past mayor, well, current mayor. I will go on to the next question. And bear with me, this is a hard one. Well, at least the story is a hard one. The word mayor is often mispronounced as major, but as a major is a tournament of part of four most prestigious tournaments in professional golf. Golf is a sport in which you have to hit a ball with a club in order to get it into the green. Leaves are also green and commonly grown trees. Trees are often found in the close proximity to one another in a forest. The largest forest you can find in the province of Utrecht. It's called Utrechtse Heuvelrug. You should visit it. It's surprisingly large considering Utrecht is the smallest province of the Netherlands. But what is the second smallest province of the Netherlands? So, to repeat this question, what is the second smallest province of the Netherlands?
Okay, so we'll give you 40 more seconds to answer this question. Nog 20 seconden. Ik heb wat vergeten te tellen.
Dat is prima.
Oh, cool. Ja, we zijn wel zover, denk ik.
Mhm.
Oh, de microfoon is aan. Okay, so we'll be moving on to question number 6. But before we do so, because we're going to be moving on to the final 5 questions, we're going to give a quick sneak peek of the prizes you can win, because you really have to do your best on the next 5 questions in order to win the big prize.
Well, do they really want to see the prizes? I want to see some more likes.
Yeah, okay, we only have one like, because we started a new live stream, so we only have 1 like, and we want to see at least like 5 likes in order to.
I want to beat the last record. So
yeah,
8.
Okay, there's
3.
We're going to see 5 likes, and then we're going to reveal the prizes.
7.
Is that enough?
That's enough.
Okay, that's enough.
That's
Okay, or
9.
maybe okay,
Yeah,
maybe
keep
10.
it going.
Maybe
10.
Keep it going.
Can we push to 10?
Because we want to reach 15
11?
in the end.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
let's okay.
Yeah,
we
we
want to
can
see
do it.
15 likes.
No, we can do it. It's
Okay. Okay, so we have 3 prizes and 1 loser's prize. But the loser's prize we're going to reveal only at the end. But we have 3 prizes that you can win. Number 1 is going to get the first pick among these 3 prizes. The number 2 is going to get the second pick. And number 3 is going to get the third pick. Did someone just remove a like? Shit. Okay. Okay, so we'll have 3 prizes. The first prize you can win, you'll get first pick if you're first, is a dinosaur excavation kit. So you can you'll have your own ball of clay and you can excavate your own dinosaur. It's gonna be this dinosaur. I think it's a Triceratops.
Triceratops.
Yeah. Okay. The other prize is a game called Black Stories. So there's. Have you played it?
I've played it, yeah. It's quite interesting. You have to solve a story about some murder and see how it's going.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of
It's
stories
really
in there,
interesting.
and people have to guess. It's stories about murders, and people have to guess how the murder was committed.
Yeah,
if
committed.
I'm correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
how it happened. Actually.
So it's a very fun game. The third prize, in my opinion, the best prize of all,
Mine as well.
is a can
0 calorie.
with 0 calories of ice cold socks. So you can win a can of socks. So the winner can be the first to pick. So please make sure you're winning so you can pick this prize or another one. It's up to you. Okay, so that being said, we're moving on to question number 6. And question number 6 is about the fact that Utrecht is a tiny province, as we just discussed. But it doesn't mean that it is not the most famous miniature park. That it does have the most famous miniature park of the world, because the most famous miniature park of the world is called Maduro Dam, and it is located in The Hague, also in the Netherlands. Contrary to what its name suggests, Maduro Dam is not a dam. In fact, Maduro Dam has very little to do with water. Something that does have something to do with water is the IJsselmeer. This is the largest water reservoir of the Netherlands, and it was cut off from the North Sea in 1933 when the Afsluitdijk was built. Contrary to popular belief, Virgil van Dijk was not born on the Afsluitdijk. Instead, he is a soccer player from Liverpool for both Liverpool and the Dutch national team, but unfortunately, he was currently injured. And contrary to popular belief, people who do not play soccer can also get injured. And that brings us to question number 6. And question number 6 is going to be split up in 2 parts. And 6A is going to be, what mode of transportation causes the most traffic deaths in the Netherlands? And 6B is going to be, how many people died in traffic in the Netherlands in 2019 in total? So first, please answer question 6A, and we'll be repeating question 6B in about a minute. So question 6A is, what mode of transportation causes the most traffic deaths in the Netherlands? Good luck.
Can we please get one more like?
Okay, while you are discussing question 6a, I'm gonna mention question 6b once again. And that's how many people died in traffic in the Netherlands in 2019, so last year in total. So, how many people died in traffic in the Netherlands in 2019? Good luck.
So I think it's time to go on to the next question. And this will be question number 7. Whenever an accident happens, the police gets involved. The police are also known as an English rock band, and one of their hits is the infamous um, rock song "Walking on the Moon," not to confuse with Neil Armstrong, who also took rocks from while walking on the moon. He is famous for being the first person to walk on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission. Apollo is a Greek god and the twin brother of Artemis. The Artemis is the Greek god of hunting. Hunting too much, though, can cause animals to go extinct, which is exactly what happened to the dodos. The dodos were flightless birds, much like the chickens we know today. Because they are flightless, chickens have trouble escaping from their enclosures in petting zoos like Pony Park Slaghade. But sometimes animals do escape from zoos. What animals recently escaped from the enclosure in the Amersfoort Zoo? So, what animals recently escaped from their enclosure in the Amersfoort Zoo?
Good luck. Okay, so that was question number 7. Now we'll be moving on to question number 8. Okay, Jesus Christ. So question number 8. The Netherlands has a very large agricultural sector and a very large annual harvest. The Greek goddess of harvest is Demeter. Another Greek goddess is Artemis. The Romans called her Diana. Diana was also the princess of Wales. I'm sorry, I just started the wrong question. Forget about this. There's another question that comes first. Okay. Okay. Forget about this. Zoo is a word that ends in 2 vowels. Another word that ends in 2 vowels is coffee. Coffee contains a lot of caffeine, which is considered a drug. Ecstasy is also considered a drug. The Netherlands is the number 1 ecstasy exporting country in the world. It's the second largest agricultural food exporter of the world. So that brings us to the question, what are the top 3 importing countries of Dutch agricultural food? So we're looking for 3 countries right here. So what are the top 3 importing countries of Dutch agricultural food? Good luck.
And okay, that would have been enough time, sufficient time to answer the question. Well, we're getting to straight, well, other territory. Only the internationals are allowed to answer these questions, but we have one group which does not contain any internationals. So they will get 2 points if they make a haiku that is sufficient enough in our meanings of, yeah, if we like it, and it should be about tonight's pub quiz. It's for 2 points, and it should be in English.
Okay, but for all the other groups, the next 2 questions, so they're going to be the final questions of this pub quiz, are only to be answered by the international students. So please play fair right here. And if you're not an international student, please be quiet on these 2 answers. Okay, so that being said, we're going to move on to question number 9. Menno?
Question number 9. It's largely been written before. The Netherlands is a very large agricultural sector and a very large annual harvest. The Greek goddess of harvest is Demeter. Another Greek goddess is Artemis. The Romans call her Diana. Diana was also the Princess of Wales and a member of the British royal family. The Netherlands also has a royal family. Which of these 3 people is the Dutch king?
So again, Dutch students, please be quiet. Leave it to the international students. Option A is the Dutch king, this guy. Okay. Option B. Is it this guy? Or option C. Is it this guy?
So has everybody seen the picture sufficiently enough?
I'll go through them quickly one more time. Is it A, this guy? Is it B, this guy? Or C, this guy? You'll have about 30 more seconds to answer this question. And for the Dutch group to write a nice poem or haiku, I think.
Zal ik deze gewoon even voorlezen? Sorry, this one.
I think it's time to move
I
on
think
to
we can move on to the next question.
the final question.
The last question. Oh my god. What? Okay. The Dutch king is often surrounded by security. In order to be secure in a car, you must wear a seatbelt. Most seatbelts are made from leather. Leather is made from cowhide. Old MacDonald Had a Farm is a song about cows. A different song is the Dutch national anthem. Which of the following three tunes is the Dutch national anthem?
I've been waiting all night for this. Okay, so there are going to be 3 tunes. Which of these tunes, again, internationals only, is the Dutch national anthem? Tune number 1. Was it A, this tune, B, this tune, so B, this tune, or C, this tune? So those were the 3 tunes. Which one was the national anthem of the Netherlands? A, B, or C? Okay, so those tunes having been played, you'll get about 4 minutes to finalize your answers for the final round. And after that, we'll be counting up the scores and announcing the winners of this Master Pub Quiz. Good luck.
Okay, I always wanted to say this. You can finalize your answers right now, and then we can add up the scores. And I can group without internationals send us the scores of the haiku to me, please. That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sibrand.
Okay, so I hope everybody's finalized their answers by now. So we'll be going through the answers of the final rounds real quick. I can find them. Okay, here they are. Okay, question number 1 was, how tall is the Dom Tower? Give your answer in meters. So the only was correct if you answered 112 meters. Question number 2 was, what weather phenomenon separated the Dom Tower and the Dom Church? That's a tornado. Question number 3. In what year was the first constitution of the Kingdom of the Netherlands as a sovereign nation drafted? That's the year 1815. So we're going to give you 1 point if you're within 10 years, so 1825 and 1805. Question number 4. Who's the current mayor of the city of Utrecht? That's Peter den Oudsten. It's not Jan van Zaren. He was the previous mayor of the city of Utrecht. Question number 5. What is the second smallest province of the Netherlands? That's Limburg. That's only if we, like we said, if we count both water and land. Because if we only count land, it would have been Flevoland. But counting both water and land, it's going to be Limburg. Question 6a. What mode of transportation causes the most traffic deaths in the Netherlands? That's cars. Question 6b. How many people died in traffic in the Netherlands in 2019 in total? That's 661. So your answer is correct if you're between 595 and 727. Question number 7. What animals recently escaped from their enclosure in Amersfoort Zoo? That's chimpanzees. Question number 8. What are the top 3 importing countries of Dutch agricultural food? That's Germany, Belgium, and the United Kingdom. Then question number 9. Which of the following people is the Dutch king? That was answer B. This guy throwing a toilet bowl. Our king. We didn't pick him. Okay. Question 10. Which of the following 3 tunes is the Dutch national anthem? That was answer A. I'll play it real quickly once again. That's part of the Dutch national anthem. Okay, so we'll be finalizing. So we'll be counting up all your answers, and we'll be back in a minute or two with the final results. See you soon. Okay, so all the points have been counted. So we'll be moving on to the final results of tonight's pub quiz. if everyone's ready, we're going to start with the last place. And that's team Guess Who's Coming Tonight with 26.5 points. Too bad, but well played. In fourth place, there's team Sorry No Internationals with 34 points. In third place, with 38 points, there's Team Nessie. Okay. And then for the final winner of tonight's pub quiz, this second place got 39 points. And with 41 points, the winner of tonight's pub quiz is Team Quarantine. Congratulations. So Team Halfway There got second. Okay, so moving on to the prizes, we have a dinosaur excavation kit, a game of Black Stories, and best of all, a can of ice cold socks. So Team Quarantine, who was in that team? We would like to hear which one of these prizes you would like to have. A can of ice cold socks, a game of Black Stories, or a dinosaur excavation kit. It's up to you.
One of those.
One of three.
Socks.
Socks?
I see socks.
I see socks. Okay. So Team Quarantine wins the ice cold socks. They'll be coming to you very soon. We'll drop by to some of the teams in person somewhere in the coming days. Apparently everybody wanted the socks, but
Ruben krijgt de sokken. Ruben gets the Okay, Black Stories.
I don't know who was in Team Quarantine.
Hey Tim.
Put him on speakerphone.
Okay, Black Stories hoor ik. You. Okay, Black Stories will go to Team 1.
Okay, so there's been a change of plans. Black Stories goes to Team Quarantine.
Can one of you give us the place where we have to drop the games off? Just give an address and I will come. Or Dennis will come over there to bring him.
Somewhere this weekend.
Or maybe tomorrow. Okay, I'll bring him to you, Odin.
Okay, so second place, Team Halfway There. There's 2 prizes left. A dinosaur excavation kit or a can of ice cold socks. Which one? Who was in Team Halfway There?
Come on, guys. Team Halfway There.
Okay, I see socks. Rixton and Ruben, were they in Team Halfway There?
I see there is some... Oh, they are still discussing.
They're still discussing. Okay.
Maybe you can play with your others.
Okay, I'll do a little dance for you while you're discussing. Just a sec.
I see socks.
I see socks.
Hey, Bleach Boy. Hoi.
Put him on speakerphone.
Oh, de sokken. We willen de sokken.
I hear the socks.
Do they want the socks?
Ja, we willen de sokken.
Okay, they will get the socks.
So Team Halfway There will win a can of ice cold socks. They'll be coming to you this weekend. I'm getting a call from Ruben. Hi Ruben, you're on speakerphone.
Hey Dennis, ze willen helemaal niet de sokken. Ze willen die andere.
Why? Okay, so Team Nessie, the dinosaur excavation kit will be coming your way. Who's in Team Nessie?
Who's in Team Nessie? Yeah, you should take the court. What's your?
Oh, we're getting a call.
We're getting a call. Hey, Sace.
Hi, we want the dinosaur.
You want a dinosaur?
Yeah, we want the dinosaur.
Woo!
Yeah, we love dinosaurs.
What's your team name?
Nesty.
Okay.
Nesty.
I will bring it to you tomorrow, probably.
Yeah. So the dinosaur will be coming your way. Congratulations.
Okay.
Alright,
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so in number 4 there was Team Sorry No Internationals, and unfortunately, the No Internationals are not winning a prize. But in 5th place and in last place there was Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight, and they win the loser's prize of a bag of papernoten. So they'll be getting candy, and that
which
will be
flavor
coming your
this
way.
is? It is in stroopwafel flavor. So
Stroopwafel
you
flavor.
get typical Dutch candy with the taste of Dutch candy.
So who was in Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight? You got 26.5 points, with the number 4 having 34 points. So you lost by a lot. But who's in Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight? You can give us a call or send it in the chat. There will be no recount, Seabrand. Team Nessie obviously won Georgia. So, suck it.
Where can I deliver the paper notes to? Which address?
Who was in Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight? Micah says she was in Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight. Please, someone from Guess Who's Coming Tonight, give us a call. Okay, I'm getting a call. Hey, Jeroen. You're on speakerphone.
Oh, sorry, ik heb de verkeerde te pakken. Sorry.
Okay.
Where can I deliver the... Sorry.
So who was in Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight? We need some names. Someone from the Masters Committee? Okay, I'm getting a call. Hey, Seabrand. You're on speakerphone, Seabrand.
Ja, ik heb ze naar 109. We gaan de grond brengen.
Ik breng zo naar allemaal.
Okay, well, we apparently Hannah was in Team Guess Who's Coming Tonight, so the bag of paper note will be coming your way, Hannah. Okay, so that's the end of our Masters pub quiz about Superstition on Friday the 13th. We hope I'm getting another call. I'm declining it.
Hoi. Niet, die krijgt hem toch ook niet? Oké.
Okay. Okay, so that's the end of our pub quiz. We hope you all have fun. If there's anyone, so we're with the Masters Committee, and this is not the only thing we're organizing this year. So there'll be a bunch of other activities we'll be organizing this year as well. This year is also the 75th anniversary of the UAV. So coming January, there will be a bunch of activities organized by the UAV as well. You're all welcome, but only as long as you're a member of the UAV. So if you haven't already signed up to the UAV, you can do so tonight. And you can, if you want to sign up to the UAV, you can send an email to primus@uavonline.nl. We'll be putting the address in the chat right now. So if you want to sign up to the UAV, I think it's only €12.50
€12.50, I believe.
a year. So almost no money at all, and you'll have a lot of discounts throughout the year, a lot of cheap beer, and you can come to all of our activities in the coming year and in the next years as well. So if you haven't done so already, please sign up to the UAV. So that I think that rounds up our pub quiz for tonight. So thank you all for tuning in. Hey, so thank you all for tuning in, and I think
see you next time.
we'll
hopefully.
see you at the next Masters activity. Okay, so thank you.
Don't forget to hit the like
Yeah,
and subscribe button.
Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the notification bell. And we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.